welcome to another edition of Newspaper Review. I'm your host, Achinuke Hazan. We have a number of newspapers to review this morning, ranging from the Punch newspaper, The Nation, and These Day newspaper. We'll start with the Punch newspaper. On the front page of the Punch newspaper, we have NNPC sues Seoul Dangote petrol buyer, says marketers. Nigerians are interest rates will stay for long. World Bank. PDP may postpone NEC meeting. Governors plus Damagom's exit. Reps warn of unrest as federal government labor meeting deadlock. Government plans fresh meeting with union leaders as rep demand petrol price review. 25% of development levy for student loan, says federal government. Ogun communities residents relocate as flood water rises. Naira weakens to 1,705 naira per dollar at parallel market. We move to the front page of the Nation newspaper. On the front page of the Nation newspaper, we have labor leaders. Federal government meets in continuous engagement. Minimum wage. Lagos fix 85,000 naira. Delta 77,500. Federal government offers 10 billion naira CAM loan to facilitate CNG conversion. We'll move to the front page of this day newspaper. Presidency, no vacuum in leadership, even as Tinubu, Shetima are out of country. Federal government orders probe as 107 perish, 50 injured in petrol tanker crash in Jigawa. Cardoso, taming inflation is key priority. Demon, Nigeria's tough decision for growth. We move to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. Federal government meets TLC, TUC over fuel price hike, which has been a constant headline in all topics. We have it is all fake news. Akpabio debunks impeachment rumors. Reps want reversal of cost of petrol, coking gas. Jigawa petrol tank explosion. Over 100 dead, more than 50 in hospital. Tinubu says negligent individuals will be held accountable. Akume leads federal government delegation to Majia town. Ekiti Assembly endorses Oyebanji for second term. Agbakoba writes NAS says if EFCC is unconstitutionally established, food prices may go higher in 2025 as farmers born. I'm not alone in the studio, and with me is Barrister Adebisi Kayode. Good morning, sir.
Thank you. Good morning, Nigerians.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. So we'll start with the front page of the Punch newspaper. Reps warn of unrest as federal government labor meeting deadlock.
Well, it's a recurrent decimal, the issue of labor with the federal government. Be that as it may, when the Mr. President is around, I think they will improve on their discussion, because I cannot afford any industrial strike at this time. It will further worsen the situation.
Okay, thank you very much. Still on the front page of the Punch newspaper, we have NNPC still sold Dangote petrol buyer, says the marketers.
That's one of the things we have been saying, that we don't know how this government is being run. People are confused sometimes. One thing will be said by one spokesperson, another thing will be said entirely in the next few hours, within the same few hours. So the federal government will come out plain as to the situation of grant. This will allow the independent marketers to have access to the process of the petroleum trade from the Dangote refinery. That's the only way we can make the price of this commodity, because it is an inelastic commodity. It doesn't have any alternative for now. Even the so-called gas-powered vehicle, how many people can afford it? It's only the elite, and only a few of them. So the common one that is available to people is this petroleum. So this will allow other buyers, independent marketers in particular, to have access to Dangote refineries, and also the selling of crude oil to the Dangote should be subsidized, apart from being in naira. It shouldn't be in the dollar equivalent of naira, because if you are saying you are selling in naira and you are selling at maybe 1,200 naira per barrel, that's more or less you are selling in dollar.
Okay. On the financing, we can call it the financing, Nigerians' high interest rate will stay for long, says World Bank. On the same topic, CBN sanction 10 banks for forex violation, and Nigerian weakens to 1,705 naira per dollar as the parallel market.
Yes. So far we have a high interest rates. It will discourage investment, because when you want to borrow now, by the time you are paying back, you pay more like multiples of what you are borrowing.
Exactly.
They should make the interest rate to be lower, because the principal sum is not the problem, but the payment of the interest, and to allow the encourage the local industries, this mushroom industry to grow. That's the only way you can encourage them. World Bank is the one dictating our economic pace. The CBN, the only rubber stamp. What this IMF, Bretton Woods, and World Bank, what they dictate to us. So the government should look at that area. They should maintain their stance.
Okay, thank you very much. We move to the front page of the Nation newspaper. On the front page of the Nation newspaper, we have minimum wage. Lagos fix 85,000 naira, Delta 77,500. Federal government offers 10 billion naira CAM loan to facilitate CNG conversion. Starting with the minimum wage, sir.
Yeah.
Lagos took the first step, and they said it is not for competition. I understand it is not for competition. I understand that the fact they are doing it means they are taking a first step, considering the economical phase of Lagos, because they have a really economical city. So what do you think?
Well, they are supposed to pay more than that, because cost of living in Lagos, we know, even transport alone.
Exactly.
So, but it's a good start that at least it's paying higher than some other states. So you cannot be uniform. For example, in Osun State now, which industry do we have? We don't have any industry. The economy, the idea is more or less like most of them are being used to pay the salaries workers. More or less, it's still a state service state. That's just the reality. So the states cannot pay it uniformly, but they should be sincere about implementation. Because later we'll be hearing from the workers that they just added 40,000 for my own. They just added this thing. It's not like the way people believe.
But they will increase.
It just increased it to 70,000 for everybody. So they see this other ratio parameters.
Okay, still on the front page of the Nation newspaper, federal government offers 10 billion naira CAM loan to facilitate CNG conversion. Is this money going to reach even the grassroots Nigerians? Let us call them that, the grassroots.
It's not meant for the commoners.
Wow.
It's for the elites who can afford it. Because even in Osun State now, how many gas stations do we have to power your vehicle? There are very few.
Very
For
few.
domestic consumption is even higher than this vehicle use. People are using it for this, for that, domestically. So industrial consumption is also higher. So now adding vehicle onto it, the price will increase, because there is no alternative to that one too. So the more people demand for it, the more the buyer, the seller will increase the price. So the best thing is to make sure that poor refineries that are not working out, sell them out to private buyers, so that we concentrate on regulating the price. But the government will regulate the price.
Yes, thank you very much. We'll move to the front page of This Day newspaper. On the front page of This Day newspaper, we have presidency, no vacuum in leadership, even as Tinubu, Shetima are house of the country.
Yes, that's the law. The president can act to any member or any officer of the cabinet, including the SGF, even the Attorney General. So there cannot be vacuum. And the way the manner and the way they went out of the country was also allowed by the law, because they were on official duty. So there's no cause for alarm.
Okay, there's a disastrous news, a disaster news, sorry. Federal government order probes as 107 perish, 50 injured in petrol tanker crash in Jigawa.
Yes, when they were scooping the petroleum, they know that happened so many times, but people, because of their greed and corruption, they were still scooping, and they were warning them that this thing can ignite, and it ignited, that consume that number of people. And they have been given the mass burial, and they are so ready to forget this. So you have a lesson to us that you don't want to honestly risk your life because of the peanuts. You want to get in from that activities.
Okay, still on the front page of this day newspaper, we have Cardoso claiming inflation is key priority to Nigerians' top decision for growth.
And people have not been seeing the effects of claiming. You are saying you are working assiduously to reduce inflation. The prices of goods and services are still high.
Yes,
That means our production is less or little or nothing. That's the essence of that inflation, because you are importing, there will be inflation. If you are more buyer than the seller, there will be inflation. If the farmers cannot access their farm, they cannot produce, there will be inflation. These are the factors that contribute to price of goods and services being high. And also type of services. When we have fewer people providing some services in Nigeria, a lot of them are gone outside the country brain drain. The little one, the few ones that remain, they will increase
their
services, the
right.
additional charges.
Exactly. So we'll move to the front page of the Nigerian Tribune. On the front page of Nigerian Tribune, we have federal government meets NLC TUC over fuel price hike. It is all fake news. Akpabio debunks impeachment rumor. Others probe rumor unacceptable. Adaramodu. Sorry.
Yes. I know Akpabio is a right-hand man of Mr. President. So some people may not be happy or like the way of leadership, but impeachment is not the
right step.
It's not in feature for now. Maybe harassing him with that.
Well, still on the front page of Nigerian Tribune, we have reps want reversal of cost of petrol, cooking gas. Is there want not too late? Because it started from an amount. Petrol started this year, it was sold for 500, 700, 900. Now it's now 1,000. They did not talk.
As at
that time, it is over 1,000 naira now.
They themselves, they are part of the system.
Exactly.
When they were collecting 150 million to buy this, what they call it, they didn't reject it. So who are they deceiving? They can conveniently buy it at any price.
Exactly.
So if they want to show their annoyance, they should have met with Mr. President before that time that we don't want any increase, and they should make it public. But whatever they resolve in secrecy, they will not make it public. So how will we know where you belong? How do we know? So we all know that this is just a belated effort.
Okay, we're still on the front page of Nigerian Tribune. We have Jigawa petrol tanker explosion, which we have discussed. Over 100 dead, more than 50 in hospital. Well, food price may go higher in 2025 if farmers warn. I think food price will even go higher. Yeah. We are not praying for it to go higher, but before the end of this year.
I've been seeing it on daily basis.
Exactly. Daily basis, you get to market today, by the time you go tomorrow, it's not the same price.
And that is more the reason why that even the state governments, most of them are not doing well on the issue of agriculture. You allow the local government to exist. The past acres of land, they are with the local government. Give them that directive that their first priority is mass production, and equip them with necessary equipment.
Well, we'll move to the front page of Business Day. On the front page of Business Day, it's an headline disturbing, I think, people with certain banks. Nigerians tap OPay, PalmPay, Money Point amid banks IT glitch. For the past, would I say 5 days, since Sunday, people have been unable to be using GT Bank because of the fact that their apps and the bank itself is not working. So the fact that Nigerians are tapping into OPay and PalmPay and other banks that are online exactly, is it giving like another another view or perspective to how Nigerians trade? Because most Nigerians now have OPay.
Yeah,
It's like
it means that the conventional banking, they are failing in their system.
exactly.
So that is why there should be reform of our conventional banking. You cannot just be having the so-called net of failure almost on daily basis.
Yeah.
Some banks, they will say there is no net of failure, Polaris net of failure. So, but the only danger is that all this online, when they begin to do their rule, you will not be able to access any headquarter.
Any headquarter.
No office. They will tell you to go to Abuja. Boy, and almost all your money will have been removed from the wallet. That's the danger.
That's
So
exactly.
it's not really regulated as it's a conventional banking. That's why I don't have OPay, I don't have any of this online. I have conventional.
Okay. So move to the front page of Leadership newspaper. On the front page of Leadership newspaper, we have similar topics from other newspaper we've been reviewing. We have no leadership vacuum as Tinubu Shettima travels abroad, presidency which has been discussed. We have Jigawa tanker explosion, 109 victims given mass burial, 54 hospitalized. We have we have new headlines. We have how Niger efforts will boost food security state cargo. We have Nigerian use 855,629 MT of food, megatons of food to 2024 flood. Big waste family accused someone of undue interference. 2009 agreement. Varsity Union condemned federal government committee. Reps are Tinubu to submit 2025 budget in 2 weeks. Let's start from the budget.
And they do that within 2 months. And the law is that by 31st of December, they must sign it. So that's why people are saying just a rubber stamp. By now, you should have presented your budget. All the ministries have been appearing before the National Assembly to defend. But in most cases, we be hearing of a budget padding, and this one have been smuggled into it. So that's why, those are the things that are allowed for it. Time frame. And as of this Wigwe family, the man before he died in a painful manner, and his son, including I think the other member of the family, the wife, and 2 other people. He wrote a will. Let him. Why would they not allow him to rest? He has written a will. And as I read it in the paper, the father and the cousin, they are the one that went to court to challenge the will. So that's the law. I have the right to give my property anyone I want.
Okay.
So unless you are saying it's a fraudulent or forgery, you have to prove that. How is it fraudulent?
Okay. Still on front page of Nigerian Leadership newspaper, we have 2 headlines talking about food insecurity. We have Nigerian loses 855,629 metatons of food to 2024 flood, and we also have how Niger efforts will boost food securities in says Bago. Niger has been on the forefront of food security because I remember earlier this year they had I think 100 hectares of land for agriculture where they supplied all trucks and everything. But the fact that Nigeria lost a whole lot of food storage to flood says something about NEMA, because the fact that this thing is Nigerian Emergency Management.
Yes,
Exactly. Agency. We've not been. People are not warned, and Nigerian Orientation Agency. People are not warned on how to like preserve their foods, and with the fact that we are even losing a lot, the emergency system agency is not even doing what they are supposed to do, because this is a lot. They know when to warn, they know when to do stuff like that.
Apart from the emergency agency, even the governor of the state.
Exactly.
This thing is perennial. You should have thinking. So you have thought ahead. We have a thinking of a proactive method. How are we going to avoid this thing this year? Apart from the one we call the act of God, that is beyond your power. But some of these things are within your power. In terms of preserving what you harvest, it's technological problem. Go if you need to sponsor some people abroad, go and train them on how they preserve their something. That's why in a country like China, all these advanced country, out of say within season, they still have the
They
product,
still have
the
product,
fruit, because they've been
exactly.
preserved. They even export, even Israel. So that's problem for not only Niger. We should not rely on Niger state, though it's the largest in Nigeria in terms of land space. But other states too, they have their own arable farming land, like even in our own south here, very conducive one. But are they doing so? They are only focusing on gold and petroleum.
Well, we'll move to the front page of the Nigerian News Direct. On the front page of the Nigerian News Direct, we have ongoing tax reform will improve government saving, reduce multiplicity of taxes. Adeleke, FIRS chair, NDLEA commissions marine quotas donated by UK government to strengthen drug war. Still on the Jigawa tank explosion, 140 victims laid to rest, 90 in hospitals. On hospital, 5,112 individuals benefit from Lagos Skill Empowerment Scheme. Nigerian records highest rate of ammunition smuggling in 5 years, says custom boss. Economic hardship, Lagos will pay 85,000 minimum wage to civil servants, says Sanwo-Olu. Starting with the ongoing tax reform will improve government saving, reduce multiplicity of taxes.
Yes. Well, I won't blame Nigerians, whether the poor or the rich, we don't normally pay tax.
We don't pay tax.
There are so many leakages in the government revenue that people are exploiting. If they are able to block all of the leakages, it improves the revenue. But the most important thing is that you must improve the economy. If the economy is not improving,
People will not want to pay
how will
tax.
you tax people?
Exactly.
No employment, the existing industry, they are only breathing with supporting gas, life support oxygen.
Oxygen.
More or less, they are dying. So improve the economy. Security wise, they are trying. I commend them on that. Because you know here during Buhari that these Fulani have invaded this. All those things have gone. It's only banditry now, and they are trying on that, but they must improve on the economy itself.
Okay. Still on the front page of Nigerian News Direct, we have a topic that says a lot about the Nigerian custom duty. We have Nigeria records highest rate of ammunition smuggling in 5 years.
There's no way you cannot blame political class on the issue of bringing these illegal arms into the country, because during an election like this, they will weaponize this thug with weapons. So when the election is over, there will not be the way for them to recover or retrieve, to mop up. People will now use it for banditry, kidnapping. Other person cannot engage in that illicit business if not for the powerful people. The powerful people include the political class. And even some of the baddest in the customs service, they are also involved.
Okay. Still on the front page of Nigerian News Direct, we have NDLEA commissions marine headquarter donated by UK government to strengthen drug war.
The good development. Drug issue is becoming rampant on a daily basis.
Exactly.
Because of the huge money of illicit money they are getting. So as much as even the court has completed, so they are still increasing the business. That is also to all that we need to also engage extra legal factors. We beyond employment is causing it, and lack of proper enlightenment for people who are involved. So government should also expedite action to that regard, enlighten the people on the effect of drug, even from the primary school. There should be a course or subject like that on the purpose up to the
university. Thank you. Well, we have discussed a lot, and thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure. Thank you.
So with this, we come to the end of today's edition of Newspaper Review. I want to thank the crew and my crew. Thank you very much, and the producer. Thank you for having us this morning. I remain your host, Atinuke Azan. Good morning.